Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be answering the questions that I've had in my comment section. So I'm not going to be answering I'm going to be answering the personal ones. So I'm not going to go into depth in things that I don't know about because guys, I don't want to be sitting here and explaining something that I have no idea about. The whole purpose of this channel was for me to talk from my own experience and share my experience and share authentic opinion rather than like an opinion that I've read about and formulated. Okay, so I'm going to start with the question number one. This is the first question I've ever got. Like it says, are you a dom? I like to think of myself as a sub, but I'm a switch presenting as a sub. So that's the easiest way I can explain it. I'm a switch presenting as a sub. So what does that mean? It means there are situations where I'm very dominant, or I've had like scenes where I play the dominant part, but I just prefer to be a sub, and I like my sub characteristics more. So basically, that what it means. I prefer to be a sub rather than be a dom. So no, I am not a dom. I am a sub. When is my next video coming, guys? It has become so hard for me to like film these videos because first of all, I don't have the time, and secondly, I've recently lost all of my equipment. So now I'm filming on my phone. So I've lost all my equipment. I've lost my camera. I've lost my stand. So I can't film like videos anymore. It makes it very difficult, and also I was just finishing my internship, so yeah, I was quite busy, so I don't know when my next video is, but I'm gonna try and post consistently because I feel like there's a lot of people, like I have like 300 subscribers now. There's a lot of people who wants to like learn more about this lifestyle, and I want to be the one to educate them, especially about the things that I personally know, and I want to share my own personal experience. Okay, and the other comment is, oh, these are comments from JK. Okay, I love it when my mistress ignores my needs and desire, and it helps enter the slave space quickly. That I didn't know. I know for sure. I also love it when I have to do the chasing. Weirdly, I think that's when like my dominant part comes out, when I like to do the chasing. I become a lazy lover when I have all the attention, so I like to do the chasing. So yeah, I can kind of like relate to what you're saying, even though I don't like being ignored, but I like it when they pretend like they're no longer interested, and I have to like try and convince them to be interested again. So yeah. Okay, another one is, I think crushing my laptop under your heel is a perfect BDSM. Laptops are expensive, love. No. Nobody's crushing anything of mine. But yeah, that's basically you. Okay, so this was a comment on one of the videos I made about how I felt insecure without makeup on. It says, no makeup needed. Planning a scene with someone you like will be so enjoyable. Okay, I don't know what the rest is there. I guess I just couldn't copy the rest of it. Okay, here's another one. You're absolutely gorgeous, and I love your voice, and I enjoy listening to you explain things. But please stabilize the camera. Now the camera is stabilized. You happy now? The camera is stabilized because I got like a stand. But this is like it's a temporary thing. I need to get my permanent one because wow. Okay, so another comment was, outstanding video. Pretty sure I would fall in love with you with first touch. Don't start with me now. Okay, another one was just saying gorgeous. Okay, thank you. Baby, you don't need makeup. Guys, thank you. Like, I like being even toned. As much as I feel like my skin is like the texture, I love being even toned. And I feel like But thank you very much. That's another thing I need to learn, is to take compliments. But yeah, there's so many things I still need to work on, but I feel like makeup just makes me even toned, and I enjoy being even toned. That's it. That's what I mean when I complain about me not having makeup on, is okay. You speak the Queen's English. How beautiful, of course. You are quite attractive and charming as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel like though the accent comes and goes. I don't know when it pops up, but I feel like it comes and goes. And another thing, I don't know what I sound like up until people be like, you sound weird. Because I don't have like a South African accent. That's one thing I'm sure of. And I remember just constantly growing up and people pointing it out. And I was like, well, I don't know. To myself, I sound pretty much the same. I sound like you guys. And they're like, no, you don't. You do not. You do not. You do not sound the same. And another one is, oh wow, oh my queen, you are the best of the best. Thank you very much. The aim is to please. This is one of my favorite comments. It says, finally, a black woman with a proper BDSM channel. New subscriber here. Woo, woo! We're getting you. That was the whole purpose of like creating this channel, because I feel like we hide. I don't know why we hide. But there's a lot of black people into BDSM, and we just don't want to put it out there that we are, because again, in the black community, I feel like we're so much afraid of judgment, and this is never really talked about. But in the black community, it's a problem when you are an individual. When you show individuality, it's a problem. Like you get so much backlash that people want to cut you down. They want you to be uniform, be like everybody else, because what people think of you, they didn't think of me. I don't know why they feel like that, but it has been one of the things that I've faced my whole entire life, where I'm just an individual. I tend to be not like everybody that I'm around. I don't know why I do that. Like I feel like it's just like me just being a rebel, annoying society, because if everybody's saying they're going right, I want to go left. And it has led me to just discover a lot of things, and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful, and this is something I like, and I would like other people like me who look like me to do this. Like I want to show them it's possible to do this. So that was the whole purpose of just creating this channel, is for me to show other black people that it's okay to be into BDSM. BDSM doesn't mean you have like previous traumas, doesn't mean you were abused as a child. You can easily just be into BDSM because it's what you're into, and you can't help what you're into. It's just you. It's how you were born. It's how your brain functions. You don't have to go through like trauma. Like even in movies, they always portray BDSM as people into BDSM as people who have undergone certain trauma or sexual abuse, that they're into this type of thing. I am standing here and said I've never had anything. I also at some point in my life used to question, have I ever experienced like any form of sexual abuse? No, I haven't. Like I don't have a memory of it whatsoever. It's just something I've always been into for as long as my brain started thinking about sex. It has always been something, and I have this thing of it's not me trying to regain any power that I've lost. It's not me trying to, like, there's no specific reason. I'm just into, just like how you like vanilla ice cream, like just like how certain people prefer to have eggs with their breakfast. It's just how I am and how I like it. So yeah, another black woman into BDSM. Okay, so this is another comment, is most doms were subs first so that they could learn to set realistic limits. And remember, subs can also be males as well. So what you have said can be taken from both sides. Yes, subs can be males as well. But remember guys, when I talk, it's because I'm talking from my own personal experience. I'm not like shutting everybody down, because I've also realized as I'm making videos, I need to just stop referring to subs as she's and doms as he's. it's just a reflex, I guess. But because when I say she, it's because I'm talking about myself, and when I say he, I'm talking about my partner. It's not necessarily that I'm excluding anybody else. And BDSM community is one of the community that does not fucking care about gender. We are one of the community that does not, I guess we see gender, but we don't see gender at the same time. We are so gender neutral that anybody can be anything at any given time. You would find a male slave, you'd find a female dom, and it is so surprisingly that it's so accepted with us more than it is accepted in the whole world. So though when I say he or she, it's necessary because I'm referring to myself and referring to my partner, because again, I'm talking from first-hand experience. It's not because I'm excluding anybody else. Yeah, another question is, do you want your master to rule over you? That is a very broad question. Like, you'd have to explain what you mean by that. But if I were to just take it as like a question, do I want a master who rule over me? It would depend what kind of ruling you mean. It would just basically depend what you mean by ruling. Why are my hands so dry? It would just depend what you mean. Do I want him to rule over me? Do I want him to make all the decisions? No. I want to be part of the decision making. But part of me also, I like it when I get like, we sit down, we make my schedule, and I agree with it, and we both agree with it, and we're both happy with it, because there's always this tug of war personally with me, and I always refer to myself as Brett sometimes, because when you make decisions for me without letting me know, I don't like that. I literally don't like that. You need to let me know, and I need to agree to them, and I need to let you know that I am happy with them. Like, you need to let me know every single thing that's gonna happen, so I'm mentally prepared for it and I can persevere through it. Why am I saying I can persevere through it? But yeah, you need to let me know about it beforehand, so I'll be able to go through it. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's go to question number 14. Hello, Goddess Nelly. Safe word is important for beginners in BDSM. Yes, safe words are the most important thing ever. And I remember how much I struggle with using safe words. Because you're like, I don't want to spoil the fun, but use your safe words. Sometimes overuse your safe words so your brain gets used to using safe words, and they are very important. If you are just starting up in BDSM, make sure you have safe words that you can remember. And no can be a safe word. And no can be even you can simply just say no. When you say no, and remember, when you're using your safe words as you guys are starting to learn each other, it just shows you what type of person they are. Because if you use a safe word and they're like, no, I know you don't mean that, it means they're not going to listen to you as like time goes on. So safe words just also help you see the type of person your play partner is. So learn to use safe words, even overuse safe words if you have to, just to make sure that your brain gets used to using safe words. Especially, I'm going to say especially if you are a Black woman. I'm not excluding everybody else, but we have this concept of, I know where I grew up, where you are told never to say no to a man. And learning to use safe words, it also creates that safe space for you. So teaching yourself to use them is very, very vital for the rest of the relationship that you're going to have with your play partner. And it's going to make everything run very smoothly, and you're going to feel heard if you use those safe words and they listen to you. And it's always a red flag if you use a safe word and they still carry on. Run for the hills. Like I always say, run for the hills. The moment you use a safe word and they don't stop, run for the hills. I run, like I give no second options. Like I give no second opportunities. Like I'm like that. Bye. You did not listen to me once. So it means that every time I need to say things twice or thrice to you before you understand them, bye, I'm gone. Okay, what's the other thing is, this is another question. What's a nice open-minded channel you have created? I've really enjoyed your videos. Hope to see more in the future. Take care and keep well. Guys, I'm trying so much to keep this channel up and running, but remember, I also want something that's going to keep me intrigued and that's going to keep me entertaining. I'm not entertained. I'm not just going to sit here and just produce videos and produce videos and produce videos up until I feel like this is not what I want to watch. But you know what, I'm just going to give them this video because they want a video and I want to grow my channel. No, I don't want to have a channel like that. But really, thank you, and I hope you are well and safe, and also keep well. Like, we always practice safety here, and we want to make sure everybody is mentally okay, emotionally okay, and physically okay. So thank you for that comment. It is really appreciated. And another one is, wow, you have a beautiful smile. Thank you. You have a beautiful smile, a gorgeous face, along with your voice. I think that you are so adorable. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm trying not to blush, you guys. Me sitting here trying not to blush. You guys are polishing my ego. Like, I'm gonna go out there and be like, there's some people out there who like my channel. There's some people out there who want to carry on subscribing to my channel. There's some people out there who think I'm gorgeous and they still want to watch my videos. So yeah, thank you for giving me a big head. This is, oh my god, okay, so two last questions left. Is, okay, bondage, while it is a kink, need not include, okay guys, like, I feel like was I drunk when I was taking this down? I don't even drink. Okay, I for one first like to be bondage for, okay, I don't understand this. I'm not gonna read it, and I'm very sorry if it was like your comment. But yeah, this is the last one I'm gonna read. Great and an open talk. Enjoy your second thoughts about anal sex and vanilla, because some things are not clear cut in the inner circle or in the outer bonds. Okay, yeah, I remember making that video because, like, there's so many things that were considered to be fully BDSM. Now they no longer. Now they fall under vanilla, and you hear vanilla people doing this and you're like, are you into BDSM? And they're like, what the F is that? And you're like, interesting. Like, there's so many things that now are just considered to be just normal. Like, I remember this, even like, I know in my community, like where I'm from, is you talk about anal and they're like, oh, you do that. And people who do anal be like, yeah, I do that. Is that a problem? And like, oh, is your partner gay? And like, no, they're very straight. And, oh, does not make sense at all. And I was sitting there like, anal doesn't make you gay. Does not make your partner gay. Oh, that was once upon a time a BDSM thing. Now it's no longer. Vanilla people are getting very creative. But yeah, I guess it's the last comment I'm gonna read, and that's the last one that I have. So yeah, that was just me answering or reading your guys' comments. So thank you very much for leaving them for me. If you have any other comments that you want to leave for me that I can make into another video, please do leave them down below. Also guys, I have now Patreon, so I'm gonna leave a link down below. And also, if you've been watching this far, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and also leave me a like if you did enjoy the video, and see you on my next one.